You're not welcome in this house.
It's no good looking at me. Come to explain.
I've had all I can stomach.
Look, I know what I did was stupid and wrong.
It was stupid.
But it's not as bad as you think it is.
My daughter, a druggie, consorting with robbers to feed her habit. What am I meant to think?
No, what I mean is... Well, I tried to stop him, I promise. That's the reason I got it, because I changed my mind. I couldn't go through with it.
Why didn't you come here and tell us you were in trouble in the first place?
Because I thought I could handle it on my own.
Do you know, there's folk round here might think we're a bit too easy going with a pair of you.
Hey, don't you start making excuses for her.
But I thought, well, at least I don't have to worry about where she is at night. Or what she's up to. I thought, well, if either of them have a problem, they'll come and they'll talk to me. How wrong can you be?
Well, I would have done. I always have done in the past, haven't I?
Yeah, well, why didn't you this time? This is my worst nightmare come true, Leanne.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, you can look me in the eye.
Because I knew how much it'd hurt you if I told you the truth.
How much it hurt me? It's like I've lost a daughter.
Oh, shut up.
Don't you start.
I can't stand listening to him for another second. It's not like you've never put a foot wrong, is it?
I've never stooped to her level.
You're due in court any day for defrauding Social Security.
That's different. That's a white-collar crime.
The first thing you ever did when we moved in the street was steal off one of your neighbours.
Oh, and you think what she did is no worse than a petty theft?
You've been thumping neighbours, swindling people, treating me mum like scum and generally behaving like a pillock ever since.
I'm not listening to this!
You want to think yourself looking at me and have turned out as well as we have, after the example you've set us.
Right, that's it! Out! Out, the pair of you!
Hypocrites.
Out!
Thought you'd be the one sticking up for me. Thanks.
Well, I couldn't stand listening to him going on.
Besides, you know what an idiot you've been. Why rub it in?
Leanne?
Yeah?
I think you and I should have a little chat.
Right, come on then. May as well get it over with.
Get what over with?
Well, you're obviously going to sack me, so you may as well do it now.
As a matter of fact, I've decided to give you another chance.
Honest.
However stupid you've been, you're still a good worker, and I don't see why I should come out of this a barmaid short.
Thanks, Natalie.
But there's one condition.
What?
You give these people a ring.
Why, who are they?
It's a drugs helpline.
Oh, Natalie, I don't need a helpline. Look, I did a bit of coke every now and again, and now I've stopped. It was nothing serious.
Well, why don't you let them be the judge of that?
Because if I phone these people, they'll force me to go to some stupid meeting full of weirdos and lowlifes.
Well, some people might think you've sunk pretty low yourself.
Now you're beginning to sound like my dad.
I'm trying to help.
Look, I haven't got a problem. Well, not like your Tony had anyway.
Yes, and maybe if he'd given them a ring, he wouldn't have got himself into such big trouble.
I'm not a drug addict, so I don't see why I should be treated like one.
Leanne, either you give them a ring or you find yourself another job and another place to live.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, of course you can.
I just thought I'd tell you that I rang that number and I'm going to go and see somebody.
Oh, good. Leanne, I hope you don't think I'm pushing you into this. It's just I'm worried about you.
Yeah, I know. You never know, it might turn out to be a good thing.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, all kinds of people get mixed up in drugs, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose they do.
Supermodels, pop stars. You never know who I might meet.
So I've told my mum about you going to see a counsellor this afternoon.
Right.
And we just wanted to come and wish you luck. Don't we, Mum?
So it's true, is it? This counselling? Or is it just another one of your lies? Of course it's true. Natalie's making me go.
Natalie?
If I don't go, then I'll lose my job.
All right. So she knows the truth and all, does she? That you're a liar and a druggie?
Yeah, she does know the truth, and she's prepared to give me a second chance, so I don't see why you and me dad aren't.
Don't you even mention your dad.
I've already said I'm sorry. I don't know what else you expect me to do.
Sorry! Sorry! Sorry doesn't even touch on it, lady. Your dad is gutted by what you've done.
Oh, come on, Mum, give her a break. Look, she's really trying to get herself sorted.
So, are you really going to go through with all this counselling?
Doesn't look like I've got much choice, does it?
Yeah, well, you don't look dead keen.
What would you?
Being forced to talk about yourself to a complete stranger. I wish I could come with you, Lee, but I'm working.
It's all right, it doesn't matter.
No, you shouldn't have to go on your own. Mum?
Don't you look at me.
Please, Janice, I can't do it on my own.
What time do we have to be there?
Thanks for coming with me.
I'm not going to turn my back on you, Leanne. Not now.
Not like my dad has.
Yeah, well, that's lesbian, innit? Shouting and sulking is what he does best. That's not going to solve out. Any road. It's not that bad here, is it? Look. There you are, see? She looks nice. Dead normal.
Normal?
Well, clean and posh, sort of.
What do you mean?
Well, these drug clinics, I mean, you don't know what to expect, do you?
Janice, I just want to run out the door.
Hey, come on. That's just cold feet.
But this is stupid. I'm not a junkie. I shouldn't be here.
Listen to me, sweetheart. You are not going to back out now.
Leanne Battersby, if you want to come through, we're ready for you now.
Go on. I love you.
Right, we're just going to have an informal chat, Leanne. There's no hidden agenda. Everything's confidential, so you can be completely honest with me, okay? I'm not here to judge you in any way. So, what would you like to talk about? Okay, perhaps we can start with you telling me why you decided to come here.
I didn't decide. I was forced because I'd lose my own job if I didn't.
That's as good a reason as any. So, it wasn't your own decision to come to counselling?
Did you not hear me? I didn't choose to come here.
Well, people do, when they realise their lives aren't going the way they imagined. And they come when they decide they need to make a change. And seeing a counsellor can be the first step in making that happen.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Like what?
In that caring, sharing way. It's off the shelf, that routine. You don't know nothing about me, nothing.
Oh, I know I don't, but, I'd like to learn. Perhaps you can tell me what substances you've been using.
It's all there in that form to fill in, innit?
I'd rather you told me yourself. All right, Leanne. Clearly you're not comfortable with this kind of one-to-one approach. Maybe you should consider our group sessions instead.
I don't believe this.
What don't you believe?
You lecturing me about drugs and you're a smoker.
Nobody's lecturing you about drugs, Leanne.
This is a joke.
You're all treating me like some kind of junkie and you're all at it. My dad with his booze, you with them. You're probably a chain smoker and all.
Leanne, this session isn't about me. Whether I smoke or not isn't the issue here.
Yeah, well, it is to me. Listen, I did coke now and again because I liked it. It was a laugh. I didn't need it. I'm not addicted and I don't need this.
There you are. What happened in there?
Nothing, just leave me alone.
Leanne, why did you run out?
Are you Leanne's mum?
Yeah, my stepmom. What have you been saying to her? She's upset.
Look, I just had to have a quick chat with Leanne, make sure she's all right.
Well, what's the matter with you?
She'll be fine. You go back to the waiting room. She'll come and get you in a minute. Listen, your first session's never going to be easy. There's always a lot of emotion flying about.
Don't patronise me.
Oh, you're way too bright to be patronised. That's all that in there. All that shouting about my smoking habit. Very clever. Very good tactic. If you shout loud enough about everyone else, you don't have to talk about yourself.
Look, I don't have to listen to this.
No, you don't. But before you go, let me say this. You told me you did coke for a laugh. I'd ask you to think about that next time you're about to have a lie. Because you're right, I don't know you. I don't know anything about your life. But I look at you, I don't think you're having much fun.
No, Natalie, I just have to lump it. I tried counselling, but it worked for me. Want a cuppa?
No time. Look, you better be careful, Leanne. Natalie's been very good to you. Not many bosses would stick by you like she has.
Yeah, I know that, and I'll make it up to her, but just not by going to counselling.
Well, if you can't keep a promise, what else can you stick to?
Look, I got on that stuff on my own, so I'll get off it on my own.
And what if you can't? You hear about these kind of things all the time. Young girls ending up living on the streets, doing out they can for money to pay for their drugs. I don't want that for you, Leanne.
Come on, Janice, I haven't got that sort of problem, honest.
You were so sweet when you were little. When I first got together with your dad. I couldn't help but fall in love with you, even though you weren't mine. And now look at you. Lying all the time, mixed up in all sorts. I just wonder what I could have done different. Look at the state of this family. Your dad could be sent down any day now. Our Toya couldn't wait to get shut of our house. I mean, you know, is it any wonder you had to take something to make yourself feel happy?
Come on, Janice, it's not your fault.
And why does it feel like it is? Oh. Oh.
Will that be all, madam?
Oh, sorry, love.
Penny for 'em?
They're not worth that much. In fact, I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy.
Go on.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Honest. Leslie's dodgy dealing I can just about go away, but drugs? I don't know where to start. I'm no use to Leanne at all. I feel like I've let her down.
Rubbish.
But I should have seen it coming, shouldn't I? After the year she's had. I should have sensed there was something really, really wrong, and I didn't. So did she come to me? Were you worried? She'd sooner go and see Natalie Barnes.
Oh, come on.
No, I've got to face facts. I'm a terrible mother.
You're a great mum. We love you.
Thanks.
Hey, Leanne would say so and all.
It's only words, though, Toya ended at the end of the day. When she could have come to me and Les. She didn't. And now she's saying that she's not going to go back and see this counsellor.
No.
Don't see the point.
But she hasn't even given him a chance.
Oh, I know that. That's what's worrying me. If she can't keep up with this, she'll lose her job, slip back into it, and... Toya, I'm so worried about her.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Every time it seems like we're getting somewhere, something else happens and drags us right back down. I mean, if Leanne does love me, all I can say is she's got a funny way of showing it.
Going out?
Yeah.
All right. Anywhere nice?
Hospital.
Yeah? Brilliant. I didn't think you were going back.
What?
Oh, that's great. Oh, my mum will be really relieved. She's been worried sick.
What, about my head? Well, it's all right now. My headache's gone.
Your head? So are you not going to the counsellor?
Oh, give it a rest, will you? No. I'm going to the outpatients department so somebody can have a look at my head. Not going to listen to some wally going on about nothing that concerns him.
But my mum's really worried. You don't realise.
Look, I don't need counselling. It's not helping me.
So you admit you need help?
No, what I'm saying is, I just want to forget about the whole thing and get on with the rest of my life. And with you and Janice and a counsellor going on about it all the time, it's not helping me to do that.
Look, the reason you don't want to go is because you've got a problem and you can't face up to it.
Oh, rubbish. Is it? Yeah, it is. If you must know, I had some the other night.
So what?
Coke. But I didn't use it. I threw it away.
And you say it's not a problem?
No.
So why did you have it in the first place? What's
so you could just chuck 50 quid down the drain. I thought you had a deal with Natalie.
Yeah, well, she's not here, is she?
So you're letting her down and all. My mum's desperate. She's worried sick. We all are. Look, give it another go, eh? For our sakes. Please. Lee?
No.
Oh, well, stuff you then. Do you know, I might have pulled some strokes in my time, but at least I can look my mum and Les in the eye. You reckon you're in control, but do you know the real sign of a user? It's when they stop thinking about anyone else. Just like you've turned your back on us.
Hiya. How'd it go at the hospital?
Oh, long, but at least I'm signed off now.
Oh, that's good. Just when they're signing me on too.
What do you mean?
I'll be a regular there myself soon.
Why? What's up?
Well, if I can tell you this in confidence.
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm gonna have a baby. Dev's baby.
Dev? Dev from the corner shop? All right. Well, I didn't know you and him were... I mean, you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Well, I would be if Dev would stand up and be counted.
Is he not admitting that it's his?
Oh, he knows it's his. He's just got cold feet, that's all. That's why he broke off the engagement.
You were engaged?
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to be married next month. 14th of Feb. Valentine's Day, but...
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Oh, I know he'll come round. That's what's so good about the baby. I'm hoping it'll bring us closer together. Don't you think? You don't agree?
Well, that's none of my business, is it?
No, but I value your opinion. I mean, when something special like this happens, it's bound to unite people together, isn't it? Even if one of them isn't quite mature enough to accept it.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure about that.
Oh, I think so. Oh, I'm just dying to be a mum. Being responsible for a tiny life. Someone to love. Don't you think it's wonderful?
Well, my experience with babies is that, well, they don't necessarily bring people together. They can drive them apart and all.
I see. Is that what you really think?
Well, what I think is, if you're going to start a family, you've got to make sure it's a stable one.
Yeah, I know, but...
Look, a family's important to a kid. And if one of you's not ready for it, then, well, you may as well just forget it. Because you're only going to give yourself a lifetime of grief otherwise.
Yeah, guess you're right.
Listen, I'm sorry what I said before. I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, it's all right. You're absolutely right about families.
Yeah, well, I've given mine enough grief. We're always falling out.
At least you've got one, though. I envy you having a mum and dad. Someone to give you advice. My parents died in a boating accident when I was little. I've never had a mum to help me.
Leanne.
Just a minute, Martin. Hiya.
Hey, love. I would tell you told me that you'd been to hospital this morning about your head, so how did you get on?
Listen, can you come through to the back?
You are?
I just need to talk to you, and you as well, Toya. Can you come through, please?
Why, is there something wrong? Are you all right?
Leanne, can I have a word?
No, sorry, Martin, not now.
What is it? Your head? Is it serious? Oh, come on, love. Come and tell me, what is it? Eh? I can't hear you.
Then I'm sorry. I've been really horrible to both of you and I feel awful. I didn't mean to upset you, honest.
Don't be silly.
No, I mean it. What's the point of being part of a family if you're only going to tear yourself away from it? I'm so stupid. I've been horrible to everybody. To you and my dad's not talking to me. I'm rubbish.
Come on, love. You're only going upsetting yourself.
No, I've decided that you're right. I'm going to go back and see the counsellor.
Oh, love, that's great. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, well, at least then nobody can say I gave up on it, can they?
Well, that's brilliant.
I mean, it'll be all right, Leanne. I mean, you probably won't even be there that long. Does me dad still hate me?
Oh, of course he doesn't. He's just got a bit of working out to do. Just give him some time, eh?